A cup at night, and you'll wake up with soothed joints, lighter legs, and deeper sleep. Just 1 cup of this each night. And people say the leg cramps stopped. No more waking up to numb, aching feet. And after just a few days, they sleep deeper. Wake up lighter, feeling years younger. No pills, no supplements, just a handful of tiny seeds. Gently roasted. Sounds too simple to be true, maybe even a little silly. But behind it lies a quiet tradition, a piece of ancestral wisdom passed down for generations in Japan, Korea, and across East Asia. You don't have to believe it right away. But if you've ever felt heavy legs, restless nights, or just wished for a gentler way to feel whole again, stay with us, because sometimes the smallest things are what heal us most. 1. Black beans, a natural secret for lighter legs and deeper sleep. You might know black beans as a simple ingredient in your favorite dishes, but few realize that these tiny seeds quietly hold a remarkable power to restore the body, especially for tired legs and restless sleep in adulthood. According to modern medical research, black beans contain valuable bioactive compounds with anti-inflammatory effects, cellular protection properties, and the ability to enhance metabolic functions. These qualities are particularly helpful for those who suffer from joint discomfort, numbness in the limbs, or a sense of physical fatigue after a long day. One of the most notable compounds in black bean skins is anthocyanin, a powerful antioxidant also found in blueberries, purple grapes, and other dark-hued plants. Once inside the body, anthocyanins act like a natural shield protecting cells from aging-related damage while calming chronic inflammation in the joints. For people entering middle age and beyond, regularly consuming natural sources of anthocyanins like black beans can help slow down joint degeneration and improve mobility over time. But black beans do more than just reduce inflammation. They are also rich in minerals like magnesium and potassium, which support the nervous system and muscles. These minerals help relieve muscle cramps, ease tension after physical activity or long hours on your feet, and promote cardiovascular balance. Together, they create a state of gentle relaxation, essential for drifting into deep restorative sleep. Another lesser-known but vital benefit of black beans is their detoxifying effect. Thanks to their high soluble fiber content and amino acids like arginine, black beans support liver function and help the body flush out toxins more efficiently. They also improve circulation, particularly to the lower limbs, explaining why many people report feeling less heaviness or coldness in their legs after drinking roasted black bean water consistently. Additionally, black beans contain a rare trace mineral called molybdenum, which plays a key role in detoxifying sulfites compounds often found in processed foods that, when not properly metabolized, may contribute to headaches and fatigue. Black beans are also a strong plant-based source of protein, providing the raw material your body needs to repair muscle tissue cartilage and connective tissues structures that are frequently strained by movement-heavy lifting or simply the natural wear of aging. Perhaps it's no surprise, then, that in East Asian cultures, especially in Japan, there's a popular saying among the elderly, "Eat black beans, sleep well, and your joints won't creak." It's a reflection of the belief that when your kidneys are healthy, the rest of your body becomes lighter, your mind sharper, and sleep more effortless. Today, new research continues to validate that this traditional wisdom has scientific merit. People who regularly consume black beans, whether in meals or as a drink, tend to have higher bone density, report fewer arthritis symptoms, and enjoy better sleep quality than those who don't. In other words, just 1 cup of roasted black bean water each evening, without medication or expensive treatments, could be a quiet but powerful way to help your body heal, strengthen, and restore itself from within. 2. How to turn black beans into a restorative drink. for better sleep, calmer legs, and less fatigue. Drinking black bean water isn't as simple as boiling and pouring it into a cup. Just like with any natural remedy, the results depend heavily on how you prepare it. When processed incorrectly, black beans can lose their beneficial compounds, or worse, become harder to absorb, leading to bloating or excessive urination, especially for those with sensitive digestion. It all begins with choosing the right beans. Smaller, firm, evenly colored black beans tend to be higher in anthocyanins, natural anti-inflammatory compounds that protect cells from aging and support microcirculation throughout the body. Once you've selected high-quality beans, rinsing them thoroughly and drying them completely is essential. Any leftover moisture can cause the beans to scorch too quickly during roasting. Roasting, in fact, is the most critical step. It's where the true flavor is awakened and the bioactive compounds are gently released. The heat must be high enough to roast the beans evenly, but not so intense that it destroys their nutrients. A cast iron skillet or a thick-bottomed pan is ideal. The key lies in constant patient stirring over low heat, waiting until you hear the gentle popping sounds and smell the nutty aroma similar to freshly ground coffee. That's when you know the enzymes and antioxidants have been awakened and are ready to infuse into water. Unlike boiling beans into a meal, this method is closer to the Eastern art of tea brewing, calm, precise, and intentional. Take about 2 tablespoons of roasted beans and place them in a thermal flask. Pour in 400 to 500 milliliters of boiling water at 100 degrees, or 212 degrees. Seal the lid tightly and let it steep undisturbed for 20 to 30 minutes. During this time, the outer skins and inner nutrients infuse into the water, imparting a rich amber hue and releasing anthocyanins, magnesium, molybdenum, and plant-based proteins that gently support the muscular, circulatory, and nervous systems, especially when consumed in the evening. Magnesium in particular helps relax tense muscles after a long day, while also stimulating the body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. If you've ever dealt with night cramps, tingling limbs, or waking up groggy, this might just be the gentle support your body has been needing. Of course, black bean water isn't a miracle cure. It doesn't work like a quick-fix painkiller, but that's also its beauty. The restoration it offers is slow, steady, and sustainable. After about 2 to 3 weeks of consistent nightly use, many people begin noticing real changes: lighter legs in the morning, fewer aches after sleep, a clear drop in nighttime cramping, and an overall improvement in sleep quality. Waking up refreshed, stepping out of bed with ease, and feeling mentally brighter, these are subtle but profound results from a small, mindful habit. One simple tip: if you'd like to boost your body's absorption of iron from the beans, consider adding a few drops of lemon juice to your cup after it's cooled slightly. The vitamin C in lemon enhances mineral absorption without irritating the stomach. Above all, be patient. Because the magic isn't in complexity, it's in the quiet act of showing up for your body each day. Like watering a plant, tending a bedtime ritual, or simply offering your system a moment to breathe. Over time, your body remembers how to heal gently, naturally, in its own rhythm. 3. The golden hour. When to drink for deep inner restoration. It's not just about drinking black bean water. Just like sleep, nutrition, or exercise, the timing of any natural recovery practice is crucial. And for black bean tea, the ideal moment is in the evening, roughly 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This is the window when your body naturally begins its transition from an active state into deep rest, a shift carefully orchestrated by your internal biological clock. During this time, the parasympathetic nervous system becomes dominant. Your heart rate slows, blood vessels gently dilate, and key restorative systems like the liver, kidneys, muscles, and bones become more active. When you introduce gentle, nourishing compounds like magnesium polyphenols and natural anti-inflammatories from roasted black beans during this window, your body absorbs them more efficiently. They become part of the raw materials your system uses to rebuild and regenerate while you sleep. A warm cup of roasted black bean water, sipped slowly under soft evening light, is more than just nutrition. It's a signal, a cue to the body and mind that it's time to let go. The warmth of the drink helps relax smooth muscles in your blood vessels, improving circulation, especially to your legs, which often carry the weight and strain of a full day. For older adults or those with heightened stress responses, this gentle ritual can naturally reduce nighttime cramps, tingling, or even those sudden jolts that wake you from sleep. The digestive benefits are also worth noting. Many people experience reflux or bloating that disrupts their rest. But when prepared and consumed properly, not too close to bedtime, and in a mindful amount, black bean tea can support gentle digestion aid, liver detoxification, and create a sense of lightness in both the gut and the mind. What's remarkable is how quickly this simple habit can start to show results. In just a few days, often within 3 to 5, you may begin to notice subtle yet real changes. Your knees feel lighter when you get out of bed, the nighttime cramps subside, your mind feels clearer in the morning. These aren't instant miracles, but rather signs that your body is responding to being cared for at the right time, in the right way, without pressure, without force. If you frequently experience nighttime urination, try reducing the amount of black bean tea you drink or consume it earlier in the evening before 7 p.m. If you are taking medication for blood pressure, heart conditions, or kidney-related issues, please consult your doctor before making this a regular habit. Although it is a natural beverage, black bean tea has mild diuretic properties and may affect how certain medications are absorbed by the body. Most importantly, this is a process you can actually listen to. Pay attention to how you sleep, how you breathe, how your legs feel in the morning. These are the signals your body sends, not in words, but in sensations of ease, comfort, and quiet strength. And when you notice even the smallest shift, it's your body answering back. Yes, I'm healing. Thank you for noticing. 4. Avoiding small mistakes that can undermine big results. Even the most natural and gentle remedies can lose their effectiveness or worse, backfire if done incorrectly. Roasted black bean tea is no exception. What's worth noting is that the most common mistakes don't stem from ignorance, but from impatience, oversimplification, or the misconception that if it's natural, it can't do any harm. In reality, overlooking even a few small details can mean you miss out entirely on the benefits or unintentionally put stress on your liver, kidneys, and digestive system. One of the most frequent errors is roasting the beans at too high a temperature to the point of burning them. The resulting aroma may resemble roasted coffee and seem pleasantly rich, but in truth, it signals that the beans' delicate compounds have been destroyed. Excessive heat not only reduces the anthocyanin content, those powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidant compounds, but can also produce acrylamide, a chemical shown in various food safety studies to be harmful to the nervous system. Another common issue occurs during storage. Using black beans that have become moldy or have been stored in humid conditions for too long can be dangerous. Moldy beans may contain aflatoxins, toxic byproducts of fungal growth that are particularly harmful to the liver and considered a risk factor in several serious diseases. That's why even though black beans are a natural food, they must be stored with care in a cool, dry, dark place away from moisture and sunlight. And ideally roast only small batches at a time, just enough for a few days, so they retain their nutritional value. How you consume the tea also matters. Drinking black bean water immediately after a heavy meal or in excessive amounts throughout the day can cause bloating or lead to increased nighttime urination, which completely defeats the purpose of improving sleep quality. For those with sensitive stomachs, the best approach is to sip it warm in small amounts, at least an hour away from meals. This helps ease the burden on the digestive system and supports smoother absorption. It's also common for people, especially those new to the drink, to add sugar or honey to improve the taste. While understandable, this can inadvertently raise blood sugar levels and reduce the tea's natural detoxifying effects, which are among its primary benefits. If you find the flavor unfamiliar at first, give your palate a few days to adjust or try drinking it at room temperature. The gentle, nutty notes of roasted beans often become more pleasant as the water cools slightly. One subtle but important mistake that many overlook is roasting too much at once for weekly use. While convenient, this approach leads to gradual loss of volatile oils and active compounds like anthocyanins, especially if the beans are not stored in airtight, moisture-proof containers. A better practice is to treat this as a daily ritual roast, just enough brew fresh each evening, and make it part of a personal moment of care, slow, mindful, and intentional. Taking care of your health with natural methods doesn't only require information, it requires subtlety. Because the line between what heals and what overwhelms the body can be incredibly thin. And it's your understanding, your patience, and your ability to observe and respond that will ultimately determine how much benefit you can truly draw from something as simple and powerful as black beans. In a world that moves too fast, where we're constantly bombarded with enticing advertisements, quick-fix cures, and miracle diets, it's easy to forget a simple truth. The human body was designed to heal itself. It just needs time, attention, and a little kindness. A cup of roasted black bean tea each night isn't a miracle. It won't instantly erase all your aches and pains, and it certainly doesn't replace modern medicine. But it is a small act, steady, quiet, and sincere, that you offer your body like a gentle apology for all the times you've neglected it. And more than that, it's a thank you for showing up for you every single day without complaint. You don't need to wait until your health begins to slip to start taking care of yourself. You don't need expensive treatments or strict regimens. You just need a few minutes each night to roast a handful of beans, steep them in hot water, and drink in silence. And slowly you'll find that healing no longer feels like something you chase. It becomes something you return to, something that was always within you. Because health, like peace, doesn't live somewhere far away. It begins in the small things, in gentle consistency, in the quiet love you offer yourself every single day. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone you care about. Let's heal together, one small step at a time.